Evening!
Good evening and welcome to Lady Martinique's Lounge. It's Live Lounge with Lady Martinique and Peppa Sprey. And we hope you've enjoyed our new titles. We've had some titles done. Don't you know, week on week we're doing lots to try and improve upon the situation. So we would like to welcome all of you here this evening to our little evening soiree on a Saturday night. We want teacups at the ready. Chuckers, Peppa.
Cheers!
Chuckers, up your bum, no babies. We are going to have a fantastic evening here tonight.
Oh, hello, Anita.
Hello, Nita. So, we have got such a lineup for you tonight. We have, by popular demand, got the unadulterated version of Fanny's Fun and Frolics back with us again this evening. Yes, Miss Tallulah Bella, stop it now. We're busy. You're going to sing in a moment.
She gets very excited.
She gets very excited. She's so excited she's moist.
She had a bone earlier, that's why.
She had a bone, a big bone. Anywho, we have got two fantastic guests with us this evening. Please go ahead, share, start a watch party, run up and down your road in gay abandon as naked as the day you were born. We would love, love, love for you to give a lot of love to our two guests. We've got some fantastic guests with us this evening. We've also got some birthdays this evening. So, let's not be outdone. Birthday. Don't forget to say hello. Don't forget to tell us where you're watching from. And don't forget to send us your photos of you live this evening with your teacup and saucer at the ready, with whatever your beverage is. We want to know what's in your beverage, and we want to know that you are live with us this evening. Send them to our Tenor Ladies at Large page. And if you haven't liked it yet, why the fuck not? You need to go ahead and like it, okay? We don't get all glammed up for nothing, honey. You need to pay attention, right? Now, I'm going to move to our first guest this evening. We're going to chat to Carmen Rodriguez, who joins us live all the way from South Africa. And here we go. Hey, Carmen, how are you?
Hello, everybody. It's Carmen here from sunny, actually quite wet and muddy South Africa for the last 3 days. Horrible.
Yep. We phoned our sister earlier, and she was not doing too well. She was quite cold and quite wet. So, wet and cold in Africa right now?
Very weird. Very cold, very British.
Very British. Now, Carmen, you're joining us this evening as our music guest, and we're hoping that Facebook won't mute us. So Carmen's going to do, a little bit later on in the show, she's going to do a couple of snippets of songs, and we're hoping that they're short enough that we won't get muted. We're going to try it out. What's a girl to do? You know, we just got to try. We can only but try. So Carmen, do you have your teacup at the ready?
I do, ladies, and look at here we are. I've got my famous granny's mug.
And what beverage are you drinking this evening?
It's called H20.
H20. Now that's interesting. You know, I was told never ever to trust water. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because fish fucking it.
You're gonna. Well, unfortunately, as a singer, I have to lubricate these beautiful vocals and keep them gorgeous and nice.
Peppa, I'll have to explain to you later what fish do in the water. Okay, darling. Peppa's not well versed in the biology department. She thinks all the fish come from the sea and they just get reproduced there. It's okay. She's pretty, hey?
Beautiful, isn't
it? People are sending pics. We're going to go to pics in a moment. Carmen, we're going to pop you backstage for now. Thank you for being here with us this evening. You're looking absolutely gorgeous, and we can't wait to hear you sing. I can see we've got lots of people from Pinetown, South Africa, joining in. Karen Jarman, Candice Young, all these people joining in. Karen's here. She's got wine. Oh, God, help us. She's got wine. She's very moist as well, apparently. Oh. Candice Young's here from Pinetown. Freezing, she's telling us. And then Durban. And your wrist. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll wrist. Now Nothing wrong with a bit of lube, says Ruth Frankus. So go ahead and lube yourself up, Carmen. It's not a problem. And we've got people telling us, oh, hang on. We've got a rebel in our midst. Anita's not using a teacup, darling.
Ooh.
She's all crystal tonight. Oh.
Ooh.
She thinks she's way too good for us. We're gonna have to sort that bitch out. Oh, your friend. Not your friend. Yes, your friend. Cat's friend, absolutely.
Heidi.
Hi, Heidi. Hi, Heidi. So, guys, if you've got any questions that you would like to ask Carmen a little bit later, keep them tidy. I'm the only one with a dirty question license. You can absolutely send in your questions to us, and we will ask them to her on your behalf. Oh, she says you're rust, not wrist. Oh, hi, Reese.
Oh, you're rust. Yeah, one of those things. A bit of Q20 won't. I don't know if you got Q20 there.
Q20 will always fix for us, won't it? Right, Carmen, we're going to go now live to our other ancient, decrepit guest, who's making gorgeous eyes at me. So God help me, because I'm going to be in shit now. Don't forget to mute your mic. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
All right.
So that's Carmen Rodriguez joining us all the way from South Africa. She's our music guest tonight. She's going to be helping us out with some singing and some music and tell us about her career. We've also got Tallulah Bella joining us live right now. Mm-hmm. And here we go. We're going to go and meet Fanny Craddock, back by popular demand.
Fanny!
Hello, gorgeous.
Darling. It's lovely to be back, and you both look so gorgeous. Look at you.
Formaldehyde's doing really well for you, bitch. I'm loving it.
It's lovely. You look a bit like a kind of mummified Ursula Andress, darling.
Thank you, darling.
Lovely look. Beautiful.
Well, you're very welcome here this evening, Fanny. We've been inundated with calls. People want to know. People want to see Fanny again. People love looking at a good Fanny. And they want to know.
When people enter the room and look at my Fanny, as you well know, you know, and this is one of the things that I encourage you, come in to my Fanny and watch
Come
it.
into my Fanny. Well received and all that. Absolutely.
It's a slot that's always well filled.
It's a slot that's always well filled.
Always good to have a well-filled slot, darling, isn't it? Do you know anything about this, Peppa?
Peppa, would you know about a well-filled slot? Peppa's talking about a well-filled slut, dear.
Well, you know, a well-filled slot or a well-filled slut, either way is good, but I wouldn't know anything about the second, you know. But, yeah. And I've been listening while you're all talking about well-lubricated birds and so on. You know, I do have a recipe to share later on, if you'll allow me, in which I lubricate up my bird, and I use a fist. I get my fist right up inside, and it gives you a lovely moist bird. But we'll go through that later.
I see. So we are going to put you backstage for a moment. We're going to attempt to sing Happy Birthday, aren't we? Yes. So that we can then send the child away, because she's in my way. So we'll see you in a moment.
See you later.
Bye.
So we have it on good authority that Thomas McIntosh's boyfriend, Darren Downey, and good old Howard. Darren with the bomb. Yes. Oh, it's even rattling. He's making me rattle. Darren with the bum and Honey Howard from Shaft My Berry, Anita's husband, are both sharing a birthday today. Ooh. Actually today. So we're going to attempt to sing Happy Birthday to you. We're going to accentuate it. Facebook will not mute us because there's no rats to this song. But we have a solo performance by Tallulah Bella, who will hopefully join in. So let's see if we can get that right. Please hold. So, are you in good voice? Okay. Ready? We're going to sing now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Darren and Howard. Happy birthday to you. Well done. All right. Shh.
That extra emphasis tidy.
That's enough. That's
Because
enough.
it's your birthday, isn't it, soon?
Ooh. Ooh. Well, Tallulah Bella, you're going to have to come back and sing for everybody. Oh,
Yes.
my dear, your heart is racing. Your heart is racing. Have you? She loves doing that. She loves it, loves it, loves it. Don't lick my makeup. It took hours to put on. What makeup? What makeup? This is natural. Who said that? Have you been speaking through your nostrils again? I will not have it. I will not have insubordination in my court. Right.
Shall we see who's joining us tonight?
Shall we see who's joining us?
Yes,
So
I think
we've
we have
got...
some newbies visiting.
Oh, well, let's go down the list quickly. We've got Janice with Faces. We've got...
Go back up to the top.
Oh,
Right up to the top.
right up
I think
to...
there's someone we're missing.
Please hold. Let's pretend this is Peppa's show.
Yeah.
Where
My
we
show.
going? Where we going?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Where we going? Oh,
So we've got a gorgeous young man watching.
hello, Taiwanese.
I always fancy a tie.
Oh, I love a tie. I love a good tie. Get
So
your
does
teeth
Roy.
in. Oh, a Roy for dessert. And they have an Ollie. Ollie, Ollie, oxen free.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you, Taiwanese. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's hope you're still here. Pictures are being sent in as we speak. We are going to go very shortly. We're going to be going to Carmen to do her first little number. And when she does, I'm going to move like lightning and get my iPad so that we can actually view these photos and see if we can share them.
That's it. Keep
Fanny's
going.
having a good old puff, a good old toke on her smoke there in the background. Oh, she's got a smoke machine and everything. Look at her, the bitch. The dirty bitch.
Fanny's got a hooker.
She's got a hooker. Ooh. Right. So we got Ty. We got Ty saying hi. Reese, Anita. I'm just gonna read through them quickly. Liz Waldron's here. That's your top fan. Liz Waldron. Yes. Right. Who else? Candace Young. It's Candace's wedding next week. She's getting married to the lovely Mandy in Farntown. So, best wishes for next week, Candace. We've no doubt you won't be here. You'll be partying, won't you? So, we will just send you best wishes now. Moving on. Heidi's here. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Anita. Ruth, Janice, Anita. Oh, Louise Cherry. Hi, Louise. How are you? Reese. All the way from Lady Dorset. We can't read through all of these.
Oh, there's another one of Kat's friends there, Vicky.
Oh, there's
Vicky's joined us tonight.
Hello, Vicky Spence. Oh, she looks gorgeous. She's a what? What did you call her? Oh, how dare you? So, Rust Poop. Oh, we don't want to read that. Next. We're just going to quickly go through the whole story. Another Heidi, another Nita. Oh, my God. Fiona Flange is here watching. Janice Karen. Linda Higgins. Who's Linda Higgins, if you please? Hello, darling. She wants more doggy. Now, doggy is a style, darling. It's
Car
not.
park.
It's not. Yes, car parks, dogging, and car
Probably
parks.
not much tonight.
Doggy style is a technique used from the Kama Sutra. It's the canine variety, but Fanny Craddock approves with dogging and doggy style. She's
Yes,
even doing
we
a
can see her
demonstration
doing
for
it
us in the
backstage.
background. Lovely.
Ooh, your Mr. Mohican's
the hair-
turned up.
Mr. Mohican. Oh, is he here?
Yes. It's young Ian.
Where is he? Oh, hello, Ian Plitz. Hello, darling. Sure. That's the man with the Mohican from Kat's birthday party. I'm
It
still
certainly
moist,
is.
and that's nearly a year ago. Oh, next week we're celebrating Peppa's birthday and Thomas McIntosh's.
Is it a surprise?
That
It's my birthday.
yes. Don't tell
God,
yourself.
I love surprises.
Can you forget that it's your birthday and next week be
Forget
extra
what?
surprised? Exactly. Oh, Thomas took Darren to the dinner at the Ivy tonight. Thought you would love it. Oh, thanks for the invite. Did you get an invite, bitch? I didn't get an
No.
invite. Rude. Rude. That's all we have to say about that. Ian Pletz, Candice Young, Myra Cast. Hello, Myra Cast, you gorgeous creature, you. Fancy meeting us here? I'm touching my hair, especially for you, because it irritates the fuck out of you. Anywho. Wayne Tixiera Morgan Williams is here. Now that's a mouthful. She knows how to write her name, honey. Hello, Wayne. How are you? Very good evening to you. Welcome back. Wendy Cramp is here.
Hello,
Wendy. Right. So we are now going to go. Not parked tonight. What on earth is not parked tonight? I don't know what she means by that. Maybe there's a message above. Kittens. Someone just said we're so hysterical that our kittens have run to the other side of the bed.
Oh no, pussies, don't be scared.
We don't like pussies when they run away. Pussies are useful, apparently, so I'm told. Anyway, Mara Cass just doing it.
Is that to your hair or to the pussies?
I don't know. Probably to the dogging. Who knows? Who knows?
It's one of those shows tonight. Storm Alex has kind of kicked up a right.
Storm Alex. Well, we didn't even know who Alex was. We were asking ourselves the question, who the fuck is Alex? But we couldn't find him. So we are now going to cross live to Carmen Rodriguez, and we're going to have a little bit of a chat, and then she's going to do a little bit of a sing-song for us. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Let's see Carmen Rodriguez. Hello!
I've been having such a lovely time watching you do you two, cracking me up. So funny.
We don't know what you mean, dear. I've got one hair. Have you ever heard like one pube stuck in the middle of nowhere?
Love it.
Pube.
Don't you hate it when your hair gets stuck in your lipstick and you're like, the whole time it's like a funny move that you're making. Get one of those.
What we are.
Right.
So, Carmen, tell us, where did the love of music come from?
Well, I think it's such a funny story. It's such a weird story, actually. Apparently, I had the voice when I was younger, and I was refusing to do anything with it. And my dad used to say to me, "You should be going for singing lessons. You've got such a lovely voice." Playing guitar at the age of 11 on the corner of my bed, like all the songs you can think of. My dad's like,
at the corner of Sheet and Floor Street.
yeah, and so eventually it just happened for me. I was a huge horse riding girl my whole life, and then one day I was singing Happy Birthday. How cute is Bella, by the way? And one person came up to me and said, "You've got to do this." I'm like, "Through Happy Birthday, you got that?" They're like, "Oh yeah." And then since then I was like, "Okay, fine." And then sky's the limit. That's where it all happened, really.
And so how long have you been singing now? How long have you been pursuing a career as a musician?
Full-time professionally in the field, 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, whole 6 years.
Now, you and I were reminiscing down memory lane recently, and we remembered that we actually met each other when, excuse me, what doesn't pay rent is sleep. Oh, dear. We discovered each other when we were doing racing straps that many thousands of years ago. Yeah, you were working production. I was a featured extra, obviously.
I thought you were going to say you were a fetus.
Well,
I remember we had to wake up at 4. We had to wake up at 4 in the morning, or be at the bus at 4 in the morning, and all travel up to Pietermaritzburg. And it was the best mornings of my life. Get me up at that time? Are you kidding? I get to bed at that time. So those were the best times. I remember sitting next to you, and we just chatted the whole way.
Well, that movie's just come out on Netflix, I was saying to you, and you can actually see me in this movie, people, but you can't hear me because I don't do any speaking, but I'm a featured extra in the movie.
Oh, cool.
In different places if you know where to look very quickly. Carmen, what song are you going to sing for us tonight? What were you going to sing? One of my...
A sample. It is a sample. It's one of my songs that I really enjoy singing. Nothing compares to you guys. So I'm going to pop my little microphone in. So give me a second, and I hope you enjoy this. One of my mom's favorites.
So, ladies and gents, this is Carmen Rodriguez, all the way from South Africa. We're going to give you the screen and go.
Let's say it's.
Carmen, we can't seem to hear you
Not at all.
at all. You've been singing solo. Solo, we
Oh,
can't
well,
hear.
I'm sure you enjoyed the view. Let me try with this way and see if you can hear it. That's a bit weird. Okay, let me try
Sure.
this.
You want to give it another go? Thanks, babe.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah,
Just a
we'd love
little
you.
bit.
We'd love you
Okay.
to.
Here we go. It's been several hours and 50 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away from you. 'Cause nothing compares to you. What do you think?
Amazing. Now that we've got our music back on, I didn't have the mic on. I'm just putting up your common messages. Apart from the "I've got no sound," yes, people, we had a technical difficulty, but that sounds stunning, Carmen. Stunning.
Thank you
So
very much.
amazing.
Oh,
So amazing.
thank you.
There's a Natasha's.
Natasha.
What are we looking forward to in your life at the moment?
Woo! Magic is happening. Magic. There's a lot of changes happening in my life.
I don't know if we can talk about it, but lots of changes, yeah?
Yeah, lots of changes. So at the moment, I've just released a new single out into the world. It is called Like Me. I would love to share that with you just now. And it's a song all about we all in the same pool. Everybody's going through the same thing. We're not different. We have one heart. We all pumpity pump every day. And I just want this song to make sure that everybody sees the light through the dark, kind of chooses the light through the dark. And it chooses what mental health, everything to just pick you up. I'm all about vibrance. I'm all about bringing positivity and light back to people's lives. And if you can have a little bit in each song that I sing, whatever you like, it's there at your fingertips. So this song is called Like Me. You can find it on any major platform, basically. YouTube is probably the easiest. That's where I end up going. Go Carmen Rodriguez with an S, and then Like Me, and you'll be able to hear the whole song. And
that's we're going to sing that. We're going to do that in a little bit. We're not going to do that right now. But we're going to come back and do that in a moment. So, Carmen Rodriguez with an S on YouTube, and you can find Like Me there. Otherwise, they can purchase, obviously, through iTunes, etc.
100% on every major platform you like. It's right there to help you.
And so, we're music virgins, the two of us. What we'd like to know is, if we wanted to bring out an album tomorrow, how long would it take from writing the songs to the production to having it out there in the world? How long could it take?
Well, It's really as long as how much money you have and how much deadline you want to put in. It's really about the producer that you have, the songwriting skills, the idea, the concept. It's like any project you want to go into. I have an album that was released last year and it's on the wall as my backdrop, and it's called Let It All Go. And that took me it took me 6 months to put an album of 12 tracks together, and that is very quick. So some people take about a year, 2 years, or year and a half to 2 years to actually pull a great album together. I'm very proud of this. Is my baby, you know, it's my little personality all throughout. A lot of my stories to help people. My career in singing, the passion where it really came from, who inspired me, is a lot to do with Adele. She helped me through a massive time in my life. So when it came to writing music, I'm like, I've got to do that. I've got to tap into my anal. Or my anal, how would you explain it? My sore spots and my pain, and hopefully tap into that so other people can be supported and guided through. It's going to be okay. You know, you've got to see the light through the.
I think that's absolutely stunning, and you know, more and more people are coming to the light anyway. As you know, my friend Martin Jones runs a MJ Lifestylist business, and he does all that kind of Sheila, you know, all that stuff he does. You might know, I think you did the movie with him.
I did do the movie with him, and he's been a long-term friend also with my family as well. So we share quite a love for great people as well.
I see. So, so lots of exciting changes for you. How are you feeling about the changes that are happening around you?
It's been a roller coaster. I feel like I've been bipolar. It's been crazy. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Within an hour, I've had 3 different personalities, and I've eaten 2 chocolates, a pizza, and then done 1,000 squats. So I don't know what to do.
We did 2,000 and 4 chocolates.
And no squats.
Love it, no squats. And and it's been crazy with being a full-time musician, and with our work just stopped immediately, and I didn't have work for 6 months. So trying to live through that. Luckily, I'm a vocal coach, a full-time vocal coach as well. I run my own business called Singing Through Confidence, and that's all really helped me online. Yeah. I believe confidence is first.
Cool.
Sorry.
Well, Carmen, we're going to pop you backstage. You can lubricate away, and we shall be back with you very, very shortly. Don't go anywhere. If you've liked hearing Carmen this evening, don't forget that Carmen's music is available at Carmen Rodriguez with an S, like me, on YouTube. I think I got that correct. Carmen Rodriguez with an S, like me. And that is on YouTube. Carmen's album is there. It's out now. Go ahead and purchase your album. Now, that old tart Fanny Craddock, who knows what she's up to? She's got a smoke in one hand, a teacup in another, and in her third hand, she's pulling a middle finger at us. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, dear. Now.
Oh, darling. You caught me right in the middle of something.
This isn't the BBC, dear. You can smoke on screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that. It wasn't that I was worried about, darling. It's what I was doing with my third hand.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, how are you both?
We are well.
Very well, thank you.
We are well. We'd like to know first and foremost, I'm going to ask you one question, and then Peppa has got a whole round of questions to ask you that she has obviously formulated on her own with lots of time, care, and attention.
And a dictionary.
And a dictionary and a thesaurus. That's like
anything along those lines. I love being probed and probed quite hard.
Oh,
so
you like
it?
Well, this is like that. What are those things called? Temperature probes that you put into food.
Yeah. I like to thrust them inside a well-lubricated chicken, but that's just me. You may have other tastes.
Everybody likes a cock or two, dear. Everybody likes a cock or two. Now,
they do.
My question was, how are we getting on with the cookbook? Last time we spoke, you were busy formulating a cookbook.
You asked me this last time, darling, didn't you? And I think I said then, slowly, you know, and I would carry along those lines. Not much has changed. We've
Right.
had to deal with Johnny lately, who has in fact had coronavirus. And
Oh,
I know you don't like me mentioning it, but he's been very poorly and hallucinating and everything. So
Right.
I've been having to deal with that. So that is my reason for not continuing so far with my book.
I
Although it
see.
is quite a risk. Oh, the dog is joining in. Your dog was on. Like, can you see the dog?
Oh, she's too cute, man.
It's Frankie, darling.
Is it a
Frankie.
boy or a girl?
She is a girl, in fact. Yeah, she's beautiful, lovely. She's just staying tonight with my friend, who's come along to join us this evening.
Well, good.
And
Good. It's good to have some company. So, what we're
lovely.
going to do is Peppa Spray is now going to ask you a couple of questions while I take my rampant dog and hide her in the bedroom with my husband. Please hold.
Of course, darling. Hello, Peppa, darling. You do look stunning. You do look
Thank
stunning.
you. And you look absolutely wonderful too.
Oh,
I'm going
thank
to put
you.
on my reading glasses.
Oh, really? Well, I'm young enough not to need them yet, darling. You know, we all have to have some sort of, hang up.
Exactly. Yes, age is a bitch.
Yeah. Well, happens to all of us. It comes over all of us one time or another.
Yes, one of the main reasons we've just had to have Tallulahbella taken off is because she decided she was going to dry hump my leg. I was sitting here, so yeah.
All right, darling. It's a bit of action. Go along with it. That's what I'd say.
No, and a girl on girl action. Right, I've got some wonderful questions here, and they're slightly out of the box thinking type things. So I'd like to start by asking you, if you were a new addition to a crayon box, what colour would you be? What would it be called, and why?
I don't know what a crayon box is, darling.
Crayons.
Oh, crayons. Sorry,
Yes,
yeah.
crayons.
Now, say that again.
It's my false teeth.
So, if I was a crayon, what colour would I be?
Mhm.
And
what
what
would
were the
you
other
call
two? I'd have to say a vibrant purple.
Mm-hmm.
I think a vibrant purple goes a long way.
Yes.
And what were the other two questions, darling?
What would you be called?
Oh,
You know, they have these fabulous names that.
they do. Well, I'm trying to think. Oh, gosh,
see
it's
it was
really
like
caught me out there.
I can see it was like an orange, and it being kind of like Flaming Fanny.
Oh, well, there is in fact a paint named that. Our bedroom is painted in Flaming Fanny and regularly receives it as well, I'm very pleased to say. But, purple, I'm almost wishing I hadn't chosen purple now, but, I often find a
nothing wrong
purple
with the
crayon
purple.
being thrust in my direction in the middle of the night from Johnny. That is why, in fact, let me think. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a red, because I am wearing red tonight. Have you noticed my new dress? Amazon.
Isn't everything these days?
It is. Amazon is so convenient, but we don't like to plug anything, do we? And a name. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm not very. April, can you think of anything, darling?
What?
April is making faces over there and flicking her hair in a somewhat seductive fashion, which means she has in fact thought of something. What have you thought of, darling? She's laughing.
Oh, it must be good.
Pussy purple, apparently.
Ooh.
Pussy purple.
Is that after it's had a pounding?
Yes, a good hard pounding, I understand. Reminds me of that night in Newton, when I was walking Johnny up the main high street naked. We discussed this last time, didn't we?
Yeah. Speaking of your guest, I've heard that she's got a bun in the oven.
She has indeed, haven't you, darling? How many weeks are you now? She's 18 weeks, darling.
Ooh.
And it's not Johnny's.
No, she didn't use a Johnny. That's why she's pregnant.
And does it need proving? Because we've heard you can get DNA tests for that now.
Yes, I know. they're very good. You know, you can find out all sorts of things, can't you? You know, yeah, very good.
Before we carry on with the questions, just to all our other viewers, we were asking for photos of you with your teacups to send them to message them to Tenor Ladies at Large, and we've had not one teacup sent in.
So what can I take over from here? Because I have a good commanding voice. Right, all the viewers, if you're watching tonight, you have no option but to send a photo of your teacups that contain alcohol or tea, whatever your beverage of choice. I do expect you to send in pictures, please. I don't come cheaply onto this show, and the one thing I really need is a good load of photos in my face. And these, please, teacups. Do you think that would get them going, darling?
Well, I was certainly standing to attention.
Yes, Anita says she's sent a photo.
Go to Lady M. Right, Anita, we'll put up your photo while Peppa carries on. We're multitasking, dear, multitasking.
Yes,
Go.
Yes. I've got a wonderful question for you. It's a bit of a poser, really. How would you describe the colour yellow to someone who's blind?
Oh, now bear in mind, I am in fact a cook at heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be referring to food, aren't I? You know, and I think, you know, for somebody who is blind, they're not going to have a concept of the colour yellow, are they?
Exactly. Yes.
I have to think about this one quite hard. These are challenging questions, darling.
I know.
For a lady of my age, I would say, if you were to lie in the sun and feel the warmth from the sun is in fact that colour. Therefore, the sensation is yellow. Therefore, they have a sense of direction. Otherwise, I would say wee on your own hand.
Yes, and that's the type of snack to avoid eating.
Yeah, that would be yellow, you see. I noticed April here is doubled over laughing.
Well, as much as a pregnant lady
Not
can
even
be.
because she's drinking alcohol, darling.
That's what we like. And I've got another one here. And how many pennies would you fit in your bathroom?
How many pennies?
Yes. So in the toilet area, how many pennies would you fit in there?
Oh, shit, that's a hard one, isn't it?
No,
it depends whether I'm spending a penny.
One penny at a time.
Okay, I see. It was a joke. Lovely.
You know, I have staff to do these kinds of things. I don't do this shit. This is a fucking iPad and I can't get the photos up. I mean, really? Where's the tech stuff when you need them?
You need to pay them a little more money, darling. I've discovered this. The more money you pay them, the more help you get. It's one of those things.
So this is our first photo of the evening, sent in by Karen Jarman. It's a photo of her. Clearly, her teacup looks more like a wine glass.
Looks like a stiletto shoe from here, darling. That looks nothing like a teacup.
Yeah, it's a wine glass. Clearly, she didn't get the memo. I think you need to speak louder, Fanny. Karen Jarman, thank you for your entry. Thank you for your entry. We also have a Warren Faulkner. This man has got the most gorgeous complexion and face. He has sent us.
What you were going to say then, darling? I heard the CO and got lost in that one. The most gorgeous.
No, dear, we're not talking about chickens. This is Warren's teacup. Clearly, he didn't put himself in the photo. Again,
a lovely round head.
The instruction. Yeah. But was he? That's a lovely photo, and she likes that teacup. Okay. You can send it to me here in England. He's getting hold of us all the way from Kloof in Pinetown. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, nobody else seems to be sending in. Hold on, I'm still looking. Please hold. Carry on.
Fanny, I'd like to know what your guilty pleasure is.
Oh, darling. That's a full-on question, isn't it, for a Saturday night at 10 to 9?
Oh, yes.
My guilty pleasure. I had one particular night with my kitchen assistant, Anne, or Sarah, as she likes to be called, when she's wearing leather under her pinny. And we cooked a chicken using the hand in with a mushroom business. And rather than doing anything else and sharing it with everyone, we sat down together with a bottle of champagne each, and we ate the whole thing between us using our fingers. That is, in fact, my guilty pleasure. Taking a cock in the mouth using my fingers with a friend.
I thought it would have been something along the lines of dancing along to steps.
No. No, darling, no.
It's a tragedy, really, isn't it?
What is this word, steps? What does that mean? What is that?
That's what the servants go down.
Oh. Yes, perfect. I thought you were going to say something like a deeper shade of love. That one.
Ah, caught you out!
Oh, shit.
Oh, I've set a Fanny trap.
Yes, that was.
Fanny.
You called me out on that one, darling. I do know what steps are.
That's why.
Let's just carry on drinking and pretend that never happened, shall we?
Whatever happened? I don't remember anything.
I'm still trying to negotiate around this minefield.
It's just one button you have to press.
Don't interrupt me on camera. We've spoken about this. How dare you be insubordinate on camera? I've got all my millions of viewers from across the world watching, and here you are trying to teach me how to run a flipping iPad.
Can I ask a question here, darlings? Now, my lovely friend April, who's sitting across directly in front of me, would anyone like to say hello to her?
We would love to!
We'd all love to say hello to her, but she's camera shy.
You should see the look of horror at the moment on her face.
Oh, we love looks of horror.
She saw us topless earlier.
I know, exactly. She's coming in just to say hello.
Dear. That's the day I was born. April made you into a hurry up. There she is. Hey, baby. Oh, somebody wrote on your breast, dear. Is that somebody's phone number for later?
Never know with Fanny's
Or
house.
maybe it's written in Braille. Ooh.
I can't. Hi.
That didn't last.
It's important for you to see who is sitting in front of me at the moment.
We love a bit of April. In fact, if we could just skip ahead to April, we wouldn't have to have autumn and winter, would we?
Exactly. No, we wouldn't. And we'd probably have a vaccine available by that time as well.
I don't like a prick.
No, it won't be one. It'll be up your nose, darling. And I'm sure that's happened to you a couple of times in the past.
No, thank you. Next.
Oh, Fanny, I would love to know what your pet Frankie would say about you if we asked for a spoiler, total tea, all tell extravaganza exclusive interview from her.
Gosh. Well, there was... No, I can't talk about that one. No. She would say there's an awful lot of makeup used in the house. That she largely... She wants to eat it herself. She likes to lick it off once I've applied it. I've had to apply this lipstick 3 times this evening, and she licked it off.
Oh, those are your natural lips, dear.
Oh, sorry. They are, but I do have a slight hint of lipstick on tonight. Just because I'm under these stage lights in the studio here.
Yes,
of the Folly.
of course.
And, so, she'd think I was very makeup orientated, and she'd say I was always cooking. And she sees me kind of shoving my fist up inside things she wants to eat an awful lot as well. So, you have to kind of think, what would that mean to a dog? Probably post-traumatic stress disorder, I would think.
But you can get
Yeah.
She heard her name
How do
mentioned.
you feel? They've asked Frankie what she would make of Fanny. She loves Fanny, is what April's expression was.
April would never say such a thing. April is pure and chaste.
Still a virgin.
I'd say that the bun in the oven would suggest otherwise, darlings, wouldn't you?
It's called immaculate deception, dear.
Immaculate deception, yes, perfect.
Apparently Liz Waldron's telling me that someone needs to teach me how to work the iPad. Next she'll be telling me I need to get Peppa Spray to teach me how to work the iPad, because Peppa Spray is her favourite. Fanny, stop flirting with Peppa.
Oh, which is so beautiful. Why wouldn't I? You know.
If your Fanny flirts with Peppa, your Fanny will sneeze.
She has entered the room and looked at my Fanny, so I'm not complaining, darling. Anyway, there was that time in the fountain between you and I, Lady Martinique, that we were discussing a few weeks ago, weren't we?
You signed a non-disclosure agreement. We're not to discuss the fountain frolics.
I don't care about that, darling. We're talking about it because it was, in fact, Sean Connery's party over in Monaco.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't it? That was it, darling. And we went inside and we were having a couple of lovely cocktails. And Ursula Andress walked in, who you look very much like at the moment, darling, in like 70 years. And, you know, the next thing we knew, we fell into the fountain naked and all sorts of things happened. Sean was involved for about 2 minutes because that's all he took. And the next thing we knew, we carried on, didn't we? Nearly all night, darling.
We frightened the fish.
We did. Yeah, we did.
People are sending atrocious messages. Oh, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop you backstage. I do want to just show, this is Anita's photo of her teacup.
Oh my word, look at that. That's not a teacup at all, darling. That's a 60 pence white wine glass with red wine in it. Unacceptable.
It's crystal,
Fanny
apparently.
Would know. Fanny would know.
Well, you'll have to have words with Anita and do
Anita,
some.
that's unacceptable, darling. I know we need our alcohol, but that's not on. No.
I think have words with Anita. You're going to have to do some, what are those called? Etiquette lessons.
Teacup,
Good.
darling.
So we're going to pop you backstage. You carry on and have a drink with April. April, don't put up with her. If she gets rowdy, we'll just throw her out the door. It's fine. She's used to sleeping on the
She
doorstep.
knows this already. The door of the folly is well battered.
Enjoy your battered cod. Bye-bye now. Right. So a couple of comments coming in. Howard says, thank you so much for my birthday wishes. Love Tallulah Bella joining in. Fabulous darlings.
Oh, he's getting closer.
He's getting closer to doing drag, yes. It's a constant. How do I send it? It's a constant.
Oh.
How do I send it what? Oh, your picture. Via the internet, dear. Lucky she's gifted, hey?
Mm.
Ruth says yes. Yes, Ruth.
Yes.
Yes. Someone needs to teach you how to work that iPad. Mm-hmm. Peppa's so tiny she needs a cushion or pillow to sit
Can I
on.
have that in writing, please?
She's getting none of the sort. She sits where she's told, and she does what she's told, okay? Give her all these airs and graces. Next she'll have a rider and want to have like a special... Not that kind of rider, dear. She'll even want to have a special room to get dressed in. At the moment, we let her get dressed on the doorstep. Good enough for the door. Yes, Peppa, teach her to use the iPad. I think Bella could work it. Well, that's you in the naughty corner, Liz. Well done. You've got the first pink card of the evening. Naughty corner for you until we're ready to deal with you. Crystal, biatch. Oh, Fanny, you've been bitched at by Anita. Anita says it's crystal, not plastic. The glass. The white wine glass with the red wine in it. I think that was more of your issue, was the wrong receptacle for the wrong drink. But she's assuring us it's not plastic. It is, in fact, crystal. Okay?
That's the new brand by Asda.
I sent it. Okay. We will check out your picture. OMG. Is that the picture of the vag gel? If you're still around, guys, and you want to ask questions, why not send in your questions, first and foremost? Secondly, we're about to go back to Carmen. So just giving her a little heads up, we're about to come back to Carmen. What we want to know from you is, we started our Agony Aunt column. And what, in fact, would you like to ask our Agony Aunt column? Why not type up your questions, put them on screen. We won't show anyone, we promise. It'll just be between you and us and the nation. So, ask your questions. Let's see what you need to know this evening.
The more personal, the better.
We have a team of experts waiting. Carmen, Fanny, myself, and Peppa. We can answer any question you have. It can be about all sorts of things. Fanny says she's absolutely qualified. Anything you would like to ask. It could be about sex. It could be about drugs, rock and roll. It could be about your relationship, education, the state of the nation, or anything like that. And what we will do is we will pull together our panel, and we will do a little panel Q&A. But first and foremost, we're going to go back to the gorgeously lovely, delectable Carmen Rodriguez, who is going to unmute her microphone. And here we go. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
Hey, what have you been up to?
I've been sitting here sipping my H2O, dear. I figured out. Because it's going to make me rust. I mean, enjoying the show completely. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here, by the way.
Sorry, darling?
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, well, it's only a pleasure. Thank you for giving up your Saturday evening to be here with us. Because as we know, you're hectically busy. You're fully booked all the way up until Christmas. And so it's lovely to have snatched you away for a moment and had you exclusively on our show. As
I had a great night.
That we've had guests. We've got guests lined up between now and Christmas. And so it's just fortuitous that we all came together at this point. I'm being moaned at by people telling me that they've sent more photos. God help me. So, Carmen, a little bit about the second song that you're going to sing for us. What is the second song you're going to sing for us?
The second song is that original I was talking to you about that's called Like Me. And just listen to the lyrics. It's about, do you feel like how many times have you felt like you wanted to just hide and run away and never face anything? I know I'm going through a massive life change at the moment, and this song is very relevant to myself and a lot of people. I'm looking at immigrating at the end of the year to the beautiful UK. I cannot wait to come and join you. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I used to live in the UK when I was much younger, in Bournemouth, and can't wait to be back home.
Wow. Well, we will certainly have you live here with us in the flesh as soon as we can grab you and bring you in.
I'm telling you, I'm going to bring everything I can.
That will be absolutely fantastic.
Great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play the song for you, and just let me know if you give me a thumbs up, okay?
Cool.
Okay, alrighty, here we go.
I'll give you the thumbs up and then I'll move you into a full screen.
How many times do you feel like it's over? I'm here to tell you otherwise. Come closer. I've digged deep enough for me. I'll raise my glass to one more chance. Everybody put your hands up, put your hands up if you're like me. Everybody light up the dark if you like me. How many times do you feel like it's over? I know you'll go another round. You got this. Just digging deep enough to be your best now. Just raise your hand, 'cause you're in a chance. It's a knockout. Everybody put your hands up. Put your hands up if you're like me. Everybody light up the dark. Light up the dark if you're like me. If you're like me. If you're like me. If you're like me. I come far, it's just begun. I'm not taking no for an answer. The fire here is bright and clear. Don't mess with me, I'm a fighter. The air is thick, the beats down low. I can't breathe anymore. The air is thick, the beats down low. One more time, here we go, let's go. Everybody put your hands up, put your hands up if you're like me. Everybody light up the dark, light up the dark if you're like me. Sing it! Everybody put your hands up, put your hands up if you're like me. Everybody light up the dark, light up the dark if you're like me. Thank you very much.
That was lovely, darling.
Well done, well done, well done.
That was like a jazz hands convention.
So we have got some questions. We've also got some questionable people here with some questions. Ruth wants to know, what is it like to indulge in the wonderful world of drag? So, Carmen, really, you're not dragging it up, darling, but
Would you?
you certainly do have a stage persona, and you have a difference between Carmen, the person, like day to day, and Carmen when she's professional and performing. So what is that transition like for you? Let's ask you first, because yours is slightly different.
The transition for me is perfect. It's just kind of about connection. So when music comes into my ears, it's like I connect a bit. Basically, because I'm seeing myself in this screen at the moment, I'm really connecting with myself and trying to connect with all of you through the music and through the lyrics and trying to. So it's almost like a switch that comes on, and I just connect and perform. When I'm performing to you, when you both are doing your hands, and it was lovely. Thank you so much. I get really a lovely connection from you, and that's. So I would say it's about. Putting the makeup on, I love it, but I wear makeup every day. Putting the hair in different styles. I've got my hair shaved on both sides at the back. I wear it punky, I wear it classical. I can do this and that. I can wear studs one day. I just be glam it up or bitch it out, you know. So I definitely am enjoying that side of it all and dressing up. But it's definitely about switching on when it comes to people. I love people so much.
So Carmen, Liz Waldron, who's already in my bad books, she says, if you can work an iPad, you can have a job every Saturday night. Thanks, Liz, for your 2 pennies worth. Then we've also got Anita, who's been bitching back at Fanny. She said, is this better, Fanny?
No, darling. It needs to be a teacup. It's that simple, isn't it? It's not hard. I love that. Out of your cupboard and fill it with wine.
Well, so that is what is happening online. So for the world of drag, Fanny, how do you find your transformation from the other world to this world?
Well, I'm not in drag, darling. This is me. This is where I live every day of my life. I walk down Dorchester Street. Maiden Newton, cheers, darling Miranda. You're so beautiful, you know. And I look like this all the time. I'm not wearing any makeup tonight. This is me. This is me.
Have you had any more trouble in Dorchester from Chris Ramsey going up? Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. Yes,
Yeah.
he keeps trying to take me from behind, darling. Every opportunity. If I'm, for example, going to the meat counter in one of the local butchers, I bend over to show the butcher which piece of meat I want. And the next thing I know, I've been taken roughly from behind by Gordon Ramsay. And
Wow.
I do nothing to encourage it, darling.
If you can get the paparazzi to take photos, you'll have a case, dear.
Money?
They're never around when you need them, are they, darlings? I try really hard. Next thing I know, I'm being taken roughly by Gordon Ramsay. Johnny's not there, nor are the paparazzi, just when you need them. April's agreeing with me here. She's had the same experience.
Carmen, do you have problems with the paparazzi as well?
I want to say I'm encouraging the paparazzi at this stage. So more photos, please. Come and chase me. Come and stalk me.
Well, when you get
the odd.
Oh, darling, they're not worth it, darling, Carmen. Don't encourage them. When they're ready, they'll come naturally.
When you get to the UK, we'll take you down to where Fanny lives, and Fanny can get you attacked up the bottom by Gordon Ramsay.
I can. He will roger you mercilessly, darling, against your own will, which is sometimes lovely.
Well, anytime. He looks pretty gorgeous. He's actually matured and beautifully and looks absolutely gorgeous as he carries on maturing in life, don't you think?
He does seem to, darling. He feels that way. Anyway, I've never actually seen him. I'm always bent over forwards, darling. But,
You can feel... you can feel his arm.
Whilst our audience sends in more questions, we need more questions for our distinguished panel of professionals. Peppa, your drag?
I think the transformation it's something magical.
Yes.
You're very beautiful, darling. So it's not because you're beautiful beforehand, aren't you? So only your natural beauty.
Get rid of the bitch.
Sorry, darling. Shut up and get back in your box and let her talk.
Anyway, as we were saying,
I'm crying, you guys.
get back in my box. How very dare she? How very dare she?
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
So for you, it's a transformation.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Anyone that knows me out of drag would definitely say that me in drag is not what they expect.
Okay. I've had a similar response. I've had people that don't recognize me when I'm in character, and I find it really darling. Sorry.
Why would that be, darling? You look almost the same, don't you?
So.
Oh, it's a pretty fight.
Bitch,
I'm
please.
loving this.
Hold my earrings. For me, some people don't recognize me, the transformation, and they actually have to look twice. I do think, all power to Fanny and her mouth that doesn't ever stop. I think I look similar. I do. I think I look very similar in boy drag as in girl drag, but people say to me that they've had to look twice. In fact, even family members have had to look twice because they don't spot the difference immediately. So to answer Ruth's question properly, it's really empowering, I think.
Oh, definitely.
It's empowering. And I suppose, Carmen, when you put war paint on to go and perform, it's also empowering because you're getting your message out there, isn't it? So it is similar.
Yeah, it's like that switch that suddenly goes as we're getting ready. We get to the point and the eyelashes go on, and then it's kind of like bam with somebody else. Yeah.
For me, Martin exists until the lashes go on. When the lashes go on, Martin is here, and then we do lip and we do a bit of glitz and glam, finishing off. But up until the point of lashes, it's still Martin. putting on a face. Once we get past lashes, it definitely is Martinique, absolutely all the way. So Ruth, I hope that actually answered your question. It only took us 4 hours to answer, but that's okay. Fanny's in a frolic background. Cheeky bitch. Lost the plot.
Lady Martinique, I have to let you know, I showed your photo to a friend of mine today, and he was like, where's she live? She's beautiful. Is she one of your friends? I was like, babes, awesome. Okay, great. I have to spoil that little secret.
I cannot tell you how many men have tried to add me on Instagram. It's
gorgeous.
Ridiculous. And I'm like,
Beautiful.
hello, hi.
I've got a question for you, if that's okay.
Sorry?
I've got a question, if that's okay, about drag.
You can go ahead, ask your question.
I know with myself, when I play with color and makeup and different styles and eyebrows and whatever the case, just to find myself, have you gone through different kinds of makeup looks to try and figure out who you are, or did it just come quite naturally and you're very happy with what you got? Have you gradually grown into a makeup look that you are very happy with? Because I'm not quite settled on my color, my color pop. We're popping the color, and I'm all about the black look with the color pop here and there, because I'm wearing black leggings at the moment with some big black heels. That's it. So tell me about your makeup.
First and foremost, we have been doing this 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Tonight's the 5th episode. So Peppa has settled.
Yes.
You've got a look.
Yes, so basically, the first time we got together and we were like, right, we're going to do this. And we brought our makeup, and it was like almost a little sleepover party. And we've got all these different things we're trying. And literally, because the amount of makeup that you put on, it's kind of the first thing that I put on, the first way it came out, it's variations of that design that I've carried on with. So I have like the signature look with the white and the eyeliner under the eyes, and the thick black upper lids, and kind of like the juicy kissy lips.
You've got to love the juicy lips. Have you got a signature colour that you're going to be sticking with?
So this is your Peppa perversion.
Oh, they are beautiful. Come closer, Pep. Let's see if you can.
I'll try and lean forward.
Dear. Oh, what's that?
Girl. Oh, girl, hold them tight. Oh, God, you got the most gorgeous lips. That's beautiful. Oh, la la.
For me,
okay, wonderful. Beautiful. I love how you do your eyes as well. You got a really good hand with your eyes there.
For me, it's every week is different. I haven't settled on anything yet, but I know I love this lip color.
Beautiful on you.
And I love the it's like dust glitter, whatever it's called, shimmer sparkle.
Yes.
I've got like a translucent one that has all sorts of colors blended into it. It's really, really gorgeous. But other than that, week on week, depending on what I'm wearing, I just put together a look. It helps to be a stylist.
And I love the hair. Oh my gosh.
Or the hair we styled this morning at 1 o'clock. So this is a result of that. What we're going to do is, if Fanny Craddock can behave herself, we're going to add her to the mix. Some comments coming through for her.
So, honestly, thank you for taking me backstage for so long.
Well, you had to behave yourself, dear. And don't lie, you had a good old tuck on that cigar. Fanny, he took you because you didn't have crystal, darling, says Anita. Ruth says,
I continue not having crystal, darling. You know, it's fine.
Anita's telling me that I don't actually look the same as my boy drag. So thank you for that, darling.
Very different.
Fanny Craddock needs glasses. That's what she needs. And a stiff rogering. Janice says she'll be sending pussies to Fanny.
How lovely. Thank you, Janice. I would love many pussies. I love animals, you see, in general, darling. So I will have as many pussies as you can throw in my direction.
We had so many messages earlier this evening. and one of them was a photo of Janice's pussies.
Oh,
These
lovely.
are
Oh, look at those delightful pussies, darling. Aren't they lovely? Oh, I can just nuzzle my face in between those lovely cheeks.
She's currently fostering them. She does an amazing job, does our friend Janice. She lives in Durban in South Africa, and she was sending us photos of her pussy earlier on. Pussies.
Lovely.
Earlier
Lovely.
on, in order for us to see them.
Perfect, darling.
Really love the idea. It's empowering. Brilliant. Yes, it is empowering. Drag is empowering. And although Fanny does or doesn't want to admit it, I'm sure she would agree that drag could be empowering.
I'm not in drag, darling, so I don't know, do I?
Turn your hearing aid up, love. Turn your hearing aid up. I said, although Fanny is not in drag, she could agree that drag is empowering. Hold on. Let me do it in sign language and Swahili for you.
Now, if I had a back room, darling, you'd be in it. But I don't, so I have no power over this. But back room, darling, yes.
Back room.
On every level.
Off you go.
Empowerment.
She's got something in that bathroom.
Yeah, probably a swing.
Keeps wanting to go.
No, I don't need it like that.
Anita's telling me not to be an Insta slut because I'm a lady. I didn't say I was responding. I said these people were calling me out and wanting to chat me up, Anita. I never said I was responding.
She doesn't talk to them.
I don't talk to them. I press delete.
She just sends them news.
You weren't going to tell anyone that. You said you were going to keep it to yourself, dear. Horrified. Horrified.
April is eating delicious Pringles here in front of me, and my mouth is in fact watering.
Well, you haven't eaten since 1962, so...
How do you guys stay so slim looking? You know, it's not all Botox.
Bulimia, dear. Anyway, Natasha says, love the colour bright and strong. That's for you, I think, Howard.
Thank you, Natasha. I love you, babes. Thank you.
Baxter is in the house. Hello, gorgeous, you cheeky bitch. He was trying to chat me up the other night. Kept me on the phone for 2.5 hours. I told him
handsome, isn't he, Sean? I noticed Sean earlier on when he came up in front of me.
Oh,
lovely.
Did he, dear?
Yes, he's popped up now. Quite, you know, evenly. Lovely.
Well, we are really, really happy to have Sean with us.
Yeah.
Where
so
else?
Sean.
Ruth says Fanny, not sure why.
Hello, Ruth, darling. It's lovely to see you.
Howard's having a lovely birthday. Howard is the man we sang to earlier on. He's loving the pussies. Of course he is.
Most Howards do, in my experience.
Fanny, do you recall the other evening Howard was actually chatting to us when first you came on the show? And he threatened to get into drag and send us some photos, dear. Still waiting.
Well, you know, men, I notice, are usually quite backward in sending forward photos, aren't they? They want photos from us, but when it comes to them sending photos back, no. It takes a while. And by that time, we've left the dating app.
Dating app? What's that? My staff just bring men to my door.
My mind moves on to other matters, darling.
Yes. We can tell. She's glazed over like a donut. How's Fanny's donut recipe going? Do your donuts look like Fanny's?
You know, many people have tried to make their donuts look like Fanny's, but not many people have succeeded, in my experience.
But does your Fanny look like a donut?
Yes. Yes. There we are.
Carmen's concerned she didn't sign up for this. She's just over 18.
But this is national internet. We can't do that.
Whatever you do, Carmen, don't drop that teacup. It's hereditary. It's hereditary. It's an heirloom.
It is. It is. It's my granny's.
So that concludes, I think, our agony aunt section. Clearly, people.
I've just realised.
What?
It's time.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's time
for Hardy Watch.
Oh my God.
Bring him closer, dear. We can't see the definition.
Zoom. Zoom.
Adorable, darling.
Zoom. Zoom. Oh, hello. Oh my god.
Tiny.
That's another Hardy watch for you for this week.
That's a Hardy.
I noticed, Pepper, you have somewhat of a crush on Thomas Hardy. Would I be right, darling?
A crush.
Yes,
He's got a restraining order. Never mind a crush.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I can't go within
I
500
can't see it
feet of him.
myself, you see. A lady of my age, we don't go for men in their sort of 30s. We like to go for kind of men in their 70s.
Die off quick. Think it's money in the will.
Well, you would know, dear. You were married 4 times, weren't you?
No, yeah, 2 of them bigamously, so therefore 2 of them I was married to at the same time. They both died off quite quickly. Then I was married to another 2 who also died off quite quickly. And then I was married to Johnny. Johnny came along at the right moment. It's lovely. Lovely.
Go, Johnny, go.
And he's 18.
Go, Johnny. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Go, Johnny. Go, go, go.
Johnny, good.
We shall do the musical stylings of Fanny's life in the background. Carmen and I shall sing.
Always a good thing to do, darling. Always.
So, Karen's saying ashes for you. Well, ashes for you too, Karen. Why are you ashes for me? That in South African gay lingo means I'm over you.
Yeah.
So not too sure why we are over me, but you know, maybe it's because she can't even pay attention. So where are we next? Anita says, "Wow, lovely."
Hello, Anita, darling. Isn't she a beautiful lady? Isn't she stunning? Now, I know she came up on the screen in front of me last time we were online. Isn't she beautiful?
She's absolutely stunning. She's doing a makeup course at the moment, and her son models for MJ Models UK. But they live in Shaftesbury, Berry, dear. Isn't that near you?
He will be getting his look from her then, darling, because she is gorgeous.
Yes.
I bet he is gorgeous too, is he?
Yes,
he?
he is.
Yeah.
20 years young. So she lives in Shaftesbury, Berry. Is that near you?
No, darling. It's near April. April lives near there. She lives in Blandford.
Right. You need to remember, my British geography is totally vercooked. I can't find my arse end from my
Blandford is near Shaftesbury. I am not near Shaftesbury. I'm near Bridport.
That's where all those murders happened, isn't it?
Absolutely. All the murderers, darling, live in Bridport.
Murders down there.
Absolutely. I love a good murder.
Oh, a good murder.
Murder She Wrote. That's a lovely name.
I'm not finding it funny for it for nothing, you know.
We're also going to. Karen's now loving me. Oh, she's not over me anymore. Good. Linda says,
Karen, what's an unusual way of spelling the name Karen, darling? Karon. Lovely.
we actually in South Africa call her Guava Barbie because she kept showing her guava to everybody.
What is a guava, darling?
It's a vajayjay.
It's like your donut.
So she's known as Guava Barbie.
Funny.
The dog looks shocked then, darling.
The
Dog
dog
starts skipping.
You must shock the dog. You've gone too far.
Frank is a dog started skipping.
What does a dog look like when it's shocked?
She's not. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, but she won't come up.
She's that shocked. Can't beat experience comes with age. Oliver Thompson's here. Hey, Oliver, how are you? Oliver Thompson has an alter ego, and she's called Philippa Mann.
There she is,
Philippa
darling.
Mann needs to come on our show. Philippa, and Oliver's mother is Dawn Thompson, who is the caterer.
Nice.
Yes. Come on, Oliver. You've got to join us.
Just sent you ladies 3 photos. Oh, good
What
God.
of?
He's going to have
Oh, okay.
Oh, Frankie doesn't look that shocked.
Hello, Frankie. Oh, she's too cute.
Aw.
Right, let's get rid of those pussies and find the photos.
Frankie, you gorgeous. Oh.
I think everyone's loving the guava Barbie.
Wow, what happened? No, Barbie, where's my photos? Where's
darling.
my photos?
Yeah, got it.
Oh, trying to sort this out. Please hold.
Please hold.
Debs has just joined us and says, she turns on to hear us, and the first thing she hears is betrayal.
Darling.
Oh, Debs, you know how to time, don't you?
Debs is getting married next week, Saturday. We can't wait to see the photos.
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait to see the photos.
I
And,
can't wait to see Deborah live in the flesh.
well, Fanny Craddock, I hear your friend David is going to be doing a fly-by-night.
I will, well, sorry, not me. He will be doing a fly-by-night attendee visit to some gathering afterwards.
We need
And,
photos.
yes, there will be photographs and all sorts of things to happen. And knowing Deborah Scott, anything can happen.
So we've got these photos being sent in by Anita.
That's exactly what could happen with Deb.
Anita's sending in these photos.
Is that what she's drinking her wine out of now?
We would do given the opportunity, darling.
We have nothing to do with these. These are being sent in by Anita.
Golly God. I do love
Sure,
a bit
Lisa.
of hold up.
I do love a good viewing party. What do you think?
Here.
I'm waiting for pictures, darling.
Bring them up.
We should have like that on gallery music.
Oh,
Jesus.
We want
Amen to that guy. Wow.
isn't
Wow.
this cool? Was it his brother?
No, but I'm sure he'd make me thought.
Right. I pop on and the word for JJ.
Yes.
Right, where's my photos? No Barbie, guava Barbie, sausages. Oh, I'd love
We
to
do
know-
love it when people say random words.
I'd love to know who Linda Higgins is. Let's start there. Because
Linda.
we know each other, dear. You're quite welcome, but don't send me sausages with no pretext or context.
One from Ollie
I
there.
love it.
There we go. Ollie says, oh my God, I'd love to join you, loose woman.
I'm sorry, darling. I am not loose. In 30 years
Look at the
since
face of
anyone
the
said I was loose. Have the surgery, darling.
Shocking.
You're heading your way to the step.
Ollie, you're going to be in the naughty corner. We have a
He
pink card
already
coming.
is, darling. Can we
Yes,
move
we
him
can
to the green room like you did for me? Pop him in the green room, darling.
She can't go to the green room. She's not a guest yet.
Can we just do it anyway, darling?
Deb's got to say myself laughing.
Hello, Deborah, darling.
Love you
Love
lots. Debs, hi. Oh, everyone's having a Debs party. Can everyone please
Hi.
join us in raising their glasses and wishing Debs and the lovely Mark a happy and healthy marriage next Saturday, one to which we are not invited because we will be live here in the Loose Lounge, apparently as loose women. Oliver, you little shit. But we have guests here next week who will be taking up our time. So, Chuckers, happy health to Deb and Mark on their gorgeous wedding. We want to see pictures. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Right, Steve Gonzalez.
You could, darling,
Hello.
you could actually, I will have my David will have his telephonic device with him. So
Ooh.
should you want to join the reception afterwards for any length of time, David might be able to help you out.
Well, we could actually, you could perhaps, or David could message us and let us know when he's ready on screen. And then
Yeah.
we could actually send a live video hello to to the betrothed.
Absolutely, darling.
And you could shove it in their
it need
face.
only be 25 minutes. But,
Oh.
you know, need only be 2 minutes. But, you know, just to say hello, I'm sure the lovely Deborah and Mark would be delighted to have you coming up on the screen in front of them, you know, on their wedding day. So do feel free. I'll ask David if he can pop you up in front of them.
It'll give them something to look forward to at their wedding night.
I'm sure it's the one thing they're waiting for.
You know, just to get the old machinery going.
The Nork's going, darling, isn't it?
We like a good knob. Anyway, Steve Gonzalez is here saying gigging in vinyl because he's actually playing music in a nightclub right now. He should be playing his music, but he's checking in on us girls. Hello, gorgeous Steve. Green room.
Oliver. Oh, Oliver is coming in front of us.
He wants a green room.
He wants to go to the green room. I think Fanny will also want to go to the green room.
Oh, Oliver.
I am one of the snacks. So, yeah.
Also, Oliver, you haven't eaten since 1942. You're another emaciated young lady, so God knows what you're going to eat in the green room. Yes, certainly, Deb's rocks. Oh, sausages is a swear word. What do you want? What do you want to know? I hear you saying, "Who is Linda Higgins?" You're not supposed to be invited on here. Lol.
Really well.
You're not supposed to be invited, darling. You can be here for free. But I like to know who you are because I think it's lovely that you're here. And I didn't know what sausages was. Everybody's welcome. Black, white, pink, purple, Fanny. He's mumbling in the background.
Fanny gets a whole section to herself.
Everyone's welcome here.
What is this, darling?
What?
What is it?
No, dear, we were just saying that you're welcome, dear.
Oh, thank you, darling. You're lovely. Here I'm being hostile. I'm very glad to be here.
Here I am being hostile.
How lovely. Yeah, lovely to be here. It's lovely, you know, Fanny followers.
Fabulous. Linda, it's lovely to have you here. We just get to know people over time, and it's lovely
I think you know me well enough by now, darling. How long have we known each other? 48 years by now, I think, isn't it?
Yes, at least. Tina White, good evening. Hello, darling.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Joxy party.
Yes, I've been there. It's lovely.
Joxy party.
Joxy party.
Oh, Karen, I think your wine's getting to you, darling. Oh,
no, fine. It's all about
so. Right, I'm going to put Fanny in the green room, and we're going to have a bit of a chat with Carmen, and then we're going to bring Fanny back before the end of our show.
Bye-bye, darling.
Well, hold on. She's bitching again. I may not have eaten since 1942, but you look like you have every hour since.
Ooh!
Darling, couldn't you get Deb Scott into the video at any stage? I think you could pop the lovely Deb Scott in, couldn't you?
I couldn't.
It's only a week till she gets married. You could pop in for a second.
She can't pop in because she's not an invited guest for the evening.
Okay, well that's okay. We'll forget that one,
it's
darling.
A technical issue. Yeah, this isn't Facebook.
Yes, a hookup point.
Okay.
If this was Facebook, we could actually add her, but because we're on StreamYard, we can't.
Okay.
It's beyond your years, dear. You're still in the 1980s.
No, 70s, darling. 70s, every time.
Where's Andrew Licious tonight? Andrew Licious is in bed, where he belongs. Thank you for the cheers. I've had sprouts for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh,
God. Would have done. That means she will be passing gas, darling. She won't deep fry them like I suggest.
Deb Scott is in bed. Oh, dear.
After eating the sprouts.
After eating sprouts. Air conditioning their bed.
I thought I'd trained her better than going to bed at 9:30 on a Saturday night.
Cheeky git. Right, so
she stopped in the middle.
So Fanny, we will be with you again shortly.
Goodbye, darling.
Your call is important to us.
I've had such a great time.
Carmen, why
My
have
eyes
you
are
been
watering.
signed up for this tonight? I mean, really?
I'm loving every minute. Don't worry me. I'm just sitting here with my face.
You must have something better to do with your night than sit with this debauchery.
Martin, do you like my earrings, by the way?
Who's Martin?
Neek.
Here.
Nick. Martin. I'm loving your
Martin,
earrings.
They're
There's
beautiful.
African comb with
Yes.
the flag in it. I mean,
Yeah.
the
With the continent.
country. Continent, yeah. Continent, there we go.
Gorgeous,
Don't you love
gorgeous,
it?
gorgeous.
For them for you ladies tonight.
Goodbye, Guava. Oh, Liz says, love you, ... Pepper. Where are, and then there's no more words. Ruth always runs out of words halfway through a message. It's quite lovely to read Braille. Where are ... What next for you? You've shared that you're emigrating, but what next for you? What are your hopes and dreams? Where do you see yourself heading? What's the trajectory?
It's definitely to expand my fan base, if you want to say. So to get out there into the international waters and do exactly what I've been doing here at home in South Africa, to take it overseas, to travel, to get around. I feel like I've found out who I am, and I'm looking forward to making that grow even bigger. And of course, developing more different makeup skills along the way as well. But yeah, no, definitely taking it overseas, all over the world. It's definitely a place where I've always wanted to be, taking that next level, really. I mean, South Africa is just as big as it can be for myself. I feel like I've really done as much as I can here, and taking it overseas and meeting so many more people. I cannot wait to meet so many different people.
Well, there's certainly opportunities out here, I believe, for an emerging
100%.
artist or for an established artist. Certainly, and,
Yes.
and we will do whatever we can from our side to help you along and promote you.
Thank you.
Peppa's friend Kat, she works with Martin, and they run different events and things together as well. You'll remember
Beautiful.
Martin. It's the guy that
I love Martin. Yes, love.
And so, yeah, eye roll. Did you see that? Did you see the eye roll?
Martinique, you better though, but I love Martin. I just didn't want to say it loud. I feel like he's watching.
Well played.
He's always watching.
He's always watching. He's like big sister. So, yeah, lots of opportunities, lots of connections, and I just think that you must follow your heart. If your heart's pulling you in this direction, then certainly come aboard. We would be blessed and love to have you here in the U of K. What are these people saying? Oh, okay. Ruth's now sending us dots instead of... Now she's sending us Morse code. I mean, really. Ruth, do I look like the kind of girl who knows Morse code? The most I can do is tap my legs. Okay? Karen Jarman says, you're amazing. Made me feel better today with your call. Love you. Mwah. Only a pleasure, darling. Take care of yourself. She fell over. Can you believe it? Fell over in her shower. She was cleaning her shower last week, and then drove herself to Westville Hospital on her own, having fallen over in her shower, and they had her in hospital for 3 days with an injured back. Karen. So
Karen, lots of love and healing, babe.
So we have been sending her lots of love and healing. We've been checking on her as well. So Ruth wants to know where Carmen is. Anita says more songs from Carmen, and Ruth says we want Carmen. So clearly they want more songs from Carmen. Do you have Do you have anything else you could do in a bit once we're done with? We're going to check on Fanny, and then we'll come back and give you a moment to whip together a number. We want a full dance routine.
Is there anything that you like? Anything specifically? Maybe you and any viewers would recommend that they like, or can I just go with whatever?
Anything that comes out of your voice, honey. That's what we're looking for.
Oh, mwah.
So consider yourself tasked with finding another item. Please hold. Carmen will be shortly.
Thank you.
Right, now we're going to go back to the debaucherous Fanny, who's waving at people. Who are you waving at?
I am waving at April's husband, who has just arrived at the Folly. He's gorgeous, darling. He's walked in this second.
Do we get to see him, or
Yeah.
does he come?
Here he comes. He's coming in to give me a kiss, but he hasn't yet seen me.
Oh, he's gorgeous. Hello, darling.
How are you doing?
Apparently, you know how to bake.
I do, yes.
Could you put a bun in the oven?
Yes, it would appear so.
18 weeks ago. I think it's
Yes.
time to take the bun out the oven. 18 weeks later, it might not be fresh.
Still cooking.
Oh, so are you, darling. You're quite gorgeous.
He is
Thank you very
gorgeous,
much. So are
isn't
you.
He is
I thought
gorgeous.
it was Fanny's lap.
All
Oh,
of us
it's got a Fanny.
when
Oh,
he
dear.
enters the room. He enters the room, looks at my Fanny, and shows no interest whatsoever.
My
Well,
problem is he's currently sitting on Fanny. He's got it the wrong way around, dear. He's sitting on Fanny. That's not good.
Yeah, well, you know, lovely, beautiful man. He's come in to see the gorgeous April, so he's making him a cup of coffee.
Oh, she's so multi-skilled, that April.
She is a
Stay.
very capable lady, you know, very capable.
Well, apparently so.
Yes.
Hold it up. Right,
Oh.
so we're going to have a bit more of a chat with you, Fanny.
Yes,
So the
darling.
lovely Debs tells us that you look amazing. Do you do requests? Debs, I'm hoping you're referring to Carmen.
Carmen has a beautiful voice, doesn't she?
Yes, she's going to sing for us in a
She's
moment.
multi-talented and very capable, with an amazing voice. How lovely that she'll be joining us in this country soon.
Yes. In Bournemouth, she used to actually teach at Bournemouth Uni, she tells me.
Aha.
Yeah, she used to teach, I think, TEFL English there. Is that correct, Carmen? Yes, TEFL English at Bournemouth Uni. So she actually was a resident of Bournemouth years ago. Release that man, he needs to improve. Oh, oh, he's stripping. Free show.
That's
Let's
something-
just say that my Fanny is quite moist at the moment, darling. You know.
Having a power surge as we speak.
Yeah.
The poor man has no idea what he's just walked into, does he?
No, not at all.
Don't worry, you're quite anonymous. Last week's episode was only seen by 1,000 people, so you're fine.
Fantastic.
Just a few of us.
Right, so your friend Deb Scott wanted to know that. Who else is chatting to us? Fanny Vajja.
I don't need any of that, darling. I have my own natural moisturizer.
Lovely. And
Yeah.
turkey basting, I hear.
Yeah, you shove your fist right inside. Right up.
Yes.
Doesn't it come
Yeah.
out the neck?
No, it's not if you don't push it in too far, darling. You need to make sure you've got butter on your hand so it slips in easily. And look at Mark's face while I'm doing this in front of him. That really makes,
So you like a good
that
fisting, do you?
completely makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? You
Make me
shove
moist.
your fist in with a well-lubricated forefinger.
I'm sorry,
What
Brooks.
is the world
No,
coming?
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh. Anyway,
It's sexual harassment when you abuse them. I mean, really.
I'm not abusing anyone, darling, without their permission.
Mark, run, Mark, run.
Run! Not
But you can leave Frankie behind. She's cute.
Oh no, Frankie's mine.
She is right here, getting a good fondling at the moment.
Oh well. At least she wasn't dry humping you like our dog was doing to us earlier on.
She was. She was dry humping. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Peppa on the left, on the right there,
Yeah.
is lovely, and she was dry humping Peppa's neck.
Beautiful.
And me.
I know it was a
It was an
very
experience.
emotional experience. Quite spiritual.
Did you feel that you gained
What are we gonna
spiritual
do?
insight, darling? Did you? Spiritual insight? No. No. Did you gain a spiritual insight, Peppa?
So stained.
Stained. Oh, lovely. Well, apparently, if you use a cup of bleach, that will get rid of it. So I've been told by Johnny.
Do you throw that on the dog or do you sit
On the stain, darling, not the dog. or in fact, Donald Trump. But we're not going to mention that. Bleach on Donald Trump is a no-go area.
In more ways than one.
Yes, absolutely. Look at the beautiful, beautiful boy and girl here next to me.
Ovary shadow with a fisting, darling. Oh dear. Very noisy. Ouch.
We're talking about chickens.
Well, she said for basting Fanny.
I like to get my fist right inside.
Lovely.
All over.
Well, before we do our goodbyes, we're going to take you off screen and get the lovely Carmen to sing for us one more time, and then we'll bring you back for our ta-rahs and toodle pips.
Perfect, darling. We'll see you shortly.
Also giving Mark a chance to catch up with what the hell is going on there.
That's brilliant.
See you in a moment. Well, that was an experience.
It always is when Fanny's concerned.
I wonder if Mark's a fireman. I like his pole.
Hose.
His Right, here comes the gorgeous, the wonderful, the inimitable Carmen Rodriguez. That's Carmen Music, and on YouTube you type in Carmen Rodriguez with an S / who?
Like me.
Like me. / like me. That is for Carmen's music. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on iTunes. You can find her as Carmen R Music on Facebook. She has a Facebook page. Go ahead, like it. Like her. Carmen, for the last time this evening, we're going to ask you to do a little number for us, and then we will bring back the Fanny and do our goodbyes. But thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's been so gorgeous to have you with us.
It's been so much fun. Thank you.
And we will do our closing comments, because apparently lots of people have had lots to say since we looked at those comments last time. So, Carmen, you go ahead and start, and we'll give you the full screen as soon as we can hear the music.
Thank you so much. Love you guys. Thank you. Peppa Sprey, you're amazing as well. Thank you. And Fanny, divine. You all are beautiful.
Fanny, divine.
Lady Martinique. Here we go. This is one for you ladies. I know you love Cher. Here we go. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you, and you'd stay. I don't know what I said, the things I did. I don't know what I said, the things I said. Pride's like another cut you deep inside. Words are like weapons, they wound sometimes. I didn't really mean to hurt you. I didn't want to see you go. I know I made you cry, but honey, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you, and you stay. We reach the stars. I give them all to you. Then you love me like you used to do. If I could turn back time. I'm going to end it off over there. Thank you so much for having me. Carmen Rodriguez, thank you very much, ladies.
Amazing! Woo! Amazing, amazing, amazing. Ladies and gents, we're going to bring back our guests, the gorgeous Fanny Craddock
Hello,
and
darling.
Carmen Rodriguez. We are going to just quickly run through the barrage of comments we've had. Howard would Howard would like to know, if you're an expert at basting, does that mean you are Master Vaster?
Of course, darling.
And then he said,
You do, isn't it? You need to master Vaster.
Based it.
Based it.
So all I said is stand up in
And
the
then he
right
said, consider.
orifice.
He's trying to say,
Obviously, Howard, you have issues with spelling, darling. You know?
I think it's the teacup, dear. I think he said
I don't agree with basting. They're lesbians use those, not people who look after chickens. It's lesbians who want to have babies, darling. They just pop it in and done with. But if you use a spoon, it's far better, darling.
Well, here we go. Fasting Fanny needs lard in large amounts.
Goes up deep in there, darling.
Tits or chips, says Karen.
Both.
How would you care to answer that? Tits or chips? We're waiting, Carmen.
Yes.
So it's all me.
Yes, you're Carmen.
Oh, no, he was talking to. Oh my God! I was like, I'm loving
that,
it.
darling. Which should you go for, Carmen? Carmen.
Fanny, tits or chips? Fanny,
Tits or to me? Both, darling. You put your tits in the chips and then eat them. You can get a large amount of vinegar on them. As long as you balance your chips in the right place, you can vinegar them up beautifully.
Right. You put the chips on your tits.
Yes.
Put tomato sauce in your belly button and use it as a receptacle to.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can get a good amount of salt on them as well in that way. Lovely.
Thank you so much. Liz says, Carmen, what a beautiful voice. Has a beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, ladies, all that remains for us to say really is to thank you both for being here. We are under the 2-hour mark, but I mean, we're happy to chat. If you're happy.
It's so lovely to have been here. You know, I feel very honoured once again to have had you both on my show, and along with the lovely Carmen, who's come along and joined my show as well, all the way from South Africa. How lovely of you all.
You book international artists, isn't it?
Yeah. It's so nice. You could pop on when they were free. Lovely.
Carmen, your check is in the post. Fanny is sending you a check.
Please send it in pounds. That would really help the side.
Thank you.
Saying how lovely to have been on the show. It's lovely to have had you, Debs. I'm looking forward to seeing Debs next weekend during her wedding.
I don't think Anita likes our chip and dip idea. I think she's disgusted at the belly button being used as a dip bowl.
Oh dear. Anita has lowered the tone once again, hasn't she? Anita does.
There's always one.
There's always
one. Usually Anita.
We're going to pop both of you backstage for a moment, just as we do our closing. But thank you, ladies, both for being here this evening. Thank you for your drunken debauchery with your H2O. And we shall look forward to seeing you both again really soon. Don't go anywhere, though.
I don't think you'll ever have me on again, will you, darlings?
We'll have you on in droves, dear. Droves. There's always room for more Fanny.
I love a bit of Fanny.
Love it.
Love
Fanny. Thank you.
Right, so we will see you in a moment. Right, boys and girls, all that remains for us to say is we are going to start doing some backstage tours. What does that mean? Well, we take a while to get ready, and people have asked if we're going to do some transformation videos or transformation chats. And instead of filming it and putting it out as a video, we thought we would like to offer it as a backstage exclusive. What does that mean? It means you pay £5 for the week, we give you a code, and you come in on our Zoom call, and you can sit and chat to us. In my case, you can help choose colors for my transformation, help me choose an outfit, all of those things. And we're offering that exclusively to our backstage guests. A little backstage pass. That's £5 a week. And really, it enables you to be with us from 6 in the evening when we start, right through until 11 o'clock when we de-drag. Yes, we take a while to de-drag, because once this is finished, we have a photo shoot. Once that's finished, we feed our faces and drink more alcohol, and then we start the process of de-dragging. So we're doing some befores and afters. People can join for as long as they like. So you pay your £5. You can stay for the full 5 hours and enjoy the show with us, or you could pop in at 6 and then pop back in after the show. It's entirely up to you. But your backstage pass is £5. Now, what can you buy with £5 these days?
A card.
A card. Send it to us with lots and lots of money in it. Lots and lots of money. We have got some alterations and changes happening. Next week we have got some backdrops coming in. How did you like our new title sequences? Not a single person said what they thought of our title sequences. Peppa's friend Kat spent a lot of time doing those, and we are very much looking forward to possibly using those pictures for our merch.
Ooh.
So who would like a Peppa merch or a Lady Martinique merch? If you are interested, let us know. Tell us what you thought of the title sequences.
Yes,
So,
feedback.
Carmen
Give it
has
to
a
us.
beautiful voice. Wrong person. What colour hair does Fanny use?
She doesn't.
Hair
It's
dye.
natural.
Fanny doesn't use hair dye. It's all natural, dear. All natural.
Mm-hmm.
Always me, Fanny.
She's giving us a thumbs up.
Oh,
It's definitely
Anita
natural.
was saying she was lowering the tone. It's always her lowering the tone, so that's gorge. And Howard says on his birthday, thank you again for a great evening, fabulous entertainment, and loads of laughs, and so much better than TV.
Yes.
Good. Now pay us £5 and come backstage. You could watch us getting dressed, Howard. Not really, but we'll pretend. Lots of love, baby girls. So that's our show, ladies and gents. We are looking forward to seeing all of you next week. If you've made a donation this evening, thank you so much. Our PayPal is up and running, and we have had some donations. So we'd really love to thank you for those. They do go a long way to helping us with funding our materials that we need. And Fanny is making obscene faces. Our
I
material.
think she's eating Tic Tacs.
Well, she's eating something, dear.
Yeah. It's all in preparation, ready for our live shows.
For our live shows starting in February
next
next year.
year.
In February next year, we're starting our live shows, and then you'll have to come out and see us in person. Here in Bournemouth, out and about in Bournemouth, at undisclosed venues at this stage. Everything is still top secret, but we are working hard to produce some shows for you. Of course, Liz Waldron says she's interested in Peppa merchandise. Of course. Thank you, Liz. You're so lovely. Anywho, that's the end of our evening. Thank you so much for being here. Please look after yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind to one another. It takes nothing to be kind. And we would love
And
to
have
see
a laugh.
you again
Everybody, everything's so crap.
soon. Yeah,
Just
have a laugh. Have an absolute laugh. We're now going to chat to Carmen and Fanny. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for joining us, for being with us. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we will see you next week. Much love. Fondles. Bye.